Hey everybody, want to talk about a really cool integration with Google Forms and Twitter to get a class Twitter feed up and running using moderated tweets and a Google form, which the applications are probably numerous. I'm going to show you, talk about a couple that I like here to use for my class feed, maybe even set up a Google form for your middle school or lower school for kids or teachers who don't want to set up a Twitter account, but we can have one account where the tweets can go to after we moderate them. Anyway, got to give it up to John Calvert, who wrote the original blog post, came up with this idea and this workaround that includes creating a Google form, which is right here, limited to 140 characters with the data validation in this box, and then creating a Twitter account over here that's related to your class or your school, however you want to set it up, and then using IFTTT to put it all together. What you need for this is you need to create a Google form, which is right here. It's pretty simple. We've all done that. You're going to need a specific email address related to that Twitter account. And then you're going to need to go to IFTT to create a recipe, which is very easy. So it looks like this. I've created my form here. And then my live form looks like this, and we can share it through email, through Google+, put it on the classroom. It's very easy to do that. The responses come back, and they look like this. And there's some really great responses that come back in here. We've used a hashtag for this specific exercise, and we'll show you what that looks like when we go back over to Twitter. The one important ingredient in this recipe here that I forgot to mention is that we have to install Formule here, and that's what's going to generate the emails that are sent to this email address that I set up already. Once Formule sends these emails out automatically, and I've moderated them, this means that this is an acceptable tweet to go through. This is acceptable. This is acceptable. This is not. This is not. Once the email is generated by Formule to the email account, this is where IFTTT comes in, and I have set up this email address to then forward any of those emails to this Twitter account, and this is what it looks like on the final end. So this is my new Twitter feed that I've had set up, Team Brink. This is the address. I'm still going to mess with this a little bit, but because I have a few people that I'm following already, from sports to business to tech, in this new feed, I'm going to go ahead and search it with the hashtag that we set up. Oops. And there it is right here. And this is really wonderful to see on the backside. And now we get to see all these tweets that came through with our hashtag about the presentations that we had this past week. Some great feedback coming from students and some really good questions about how they might want to do some more research on certain topics that the students were talking about. Anyway, that's what it looks like. It's the Google form to Twitter feed, classroom feed using IFTT. I think the applications are beyond just your own classroom feed, but could be used for a middle school feed, just using a Google Classroom form, or having teachers that don't want to set up a Twitter account. They can use the form to tweet to a PD session set up maybe by your PD leadership group. Anyway, John Calvert has the original blog post on setting up the specifics of this. I wanted to show what it looked like when it was all finished, and it's pretty sweet. Thanks a lot, John, and thank you for checking this out.